Good morning. I didn't mean to go live. I was actually going to record this because I'll be on live later. This is our weekly update. I just wanted to kind of give you guys the lay of the land for the week. I'm going to do things a little bit differently. I am going to not be live on Wednesday. I'm going to be live, I think, tonight and tomorrow. I'll definitely be live tomorrow. I'm going to try and be live tonight. Dueling Tarot, of course, is going to be on Friday. I'll see you guys all then. But I think I want to add good morning to everybody who's popping in. I actually meant to record this and I'm live, so I'll just deal with it. Um, I think I'm going to add a feature to my channel to one of the production videos that I do, or even if I do a live weekly update at the beginning of the week like this. When I started Fortune Cookies Tarot with my girlfriend Shelly, one of the things that we wanted to do was a Charming Homes segment of Fortune Cookies Tarot. Now, Charming Homes, what is that? So I do all sorts of little charms and fun things in the house. I am absolutely not a practicing witch. I'm not one of them. I do know a few things about the practice, but I'm not an expert, of course. And I don't have a coven. I just have a few friends that are a bit odd like me. But I do implement a number of behaviors and practices in the house. And I have a few items here that I can share with you. And I even put links in the description for you guys, so you can check this out. So this is a book that I have been using in my house since I was 17 or 18 years old. It's the Magical Household. It's put out by Llewellyn Practical Magic series. This is an old copy. The new copy has a different cover, but this actually takes, it's by Scott Cunningham and David Harrington. I did put a link in the description, so you can go to that. You can get it on Amazon. Again, it's going to look a little bit different. It may be updated. But it basically takes you through the calendar year and through the different things that you can do in your home to make it more appealing, make it more magical, do some protection rituals. I also linked in here The Witch's Guide to Self-Care, which is a fantastic book, especially for anyone who's an empath. These are just some rituals and things that you can do to, make sure that you're not overtaxing yourself. So why am I implementing the Charming Homes feature now on my channel? Well, because we have a massive full moon that's coming tomorrow. So that you have the times. Full moon is at 6:02 a.m. on November 8th. That's in my time zone, and which is New York time zone. It is a beaver blood full moon, and we're having an eclipse as well. The eclipse is going to be at 3:02 a.m. New York time at November 8th, of course. So why is this important? So this is actually a really, really powerful full moon. The beaver blood moon, they call it the beaver moon because the beavers would typically go into their dams and start to set up for the winter when this full moon happens in the cycle. And the blood part is because the moon will turn a coppery color. So not beaver blood, like beavers are in trouble and we're doing things that are awful to beavers. So I think I tell people all the time, some of my magical practices, some of the things that I do to make my home warm and comforting and cozy. And I just kind of talk about it a little bit, but I think if we talk about it on a week to week basis, and I kind of tell you what I'm doing for the week, it may help you guys establish some magical practices. So absolutely, these books are linked in my description. You can go check them out. I also wanted to share with you, I went to, was it Bed Bath & Beyond, and I got this amazing peel and stick astrological peel and stick wallpaper. I'm pretty excited. I got 2 rolls of it. It's supposed to cover 28 square feet. So we might do it right behind me. I don't know. We're going to check it out. But it's one of the things that I may do during this full moon. So first things first, let's talk about moon water. So regular mason jar, wash it out. and you can leave the cap off. You can put crystals in it, whatever you want to do. Crystals, of course, that aren't going to melt in water. Put it outside during the full moon. Let the full moon infuse this with its energy. Like I said, this is a really, really powerful full moon and eclipse. This is a time for romance, fertilization, relationships. Those of you that are unaware of how the moon cycles work, when we get to the full moon, that is completion. That's when we end things. So we want to wrap up any projects that we have and move on into the new projects. As hi, Mary, good morning. Move on to the new projects as we get to the new moon. So this is really powerful stuff. You can use it in your beauty rituals. You can use an atomizer, spray it on your face like a setting spray, anything like that. Use it on your beauty blenders and visualize that you are becoming more beautiful. You're becoming more intuitive. You can use it in your tea. You can put it in your cleaning products. You can just put it on a rag. You can put some into your Windex and use it for your windows. Moon water, you can use it any way you'd like. You really can. I mean, my girlfriend Shelly made a bottle for me at the last full moon, and you could save it, just keep it in a dark spot so it doesn't evaporate. And I just marked the top, of course, put a date on it. But this is the one that I'm going to use for this full moon. I will possibly put some crystals in, possibly put some of my rosemary or sage that I have outside. Really, I also have some, maybe I'll use the lavender. I have this beautiful lavender plant. So I may use the lavender for it. I think that may balance out the intensity of this full moon. So this full moon should nudge you to make improvements in your life, and you should use your water to do that. Now, I will be burning also for this full moon dragon's blood. This is one of my backflow containers. I have one of those little fountain incense burners for downstairs, so it's not too much smoke down here. I'll burn some of that. I will also be doing some sage, and I'll be doing this tonight just to, Mary, you know what I use? Just water, but I'm kind of a weirdo and I do like to boil it. So filtered water, if you want to use filtered water, that's fine. Sometimes I boil, for this moon, I think because of the intensity and because it is a full moon in Scorpio, and the opposition is Taurus, I think maybe that filtered cold water might be a better idea. Like I said, this is going to be a really, really powerful moon. We want to harness the intensity of it, but if we use hot water, we may get too much intensity. So, do as you will. Again, I want to stress, I'm not a witch. I just have some practical practices that I do. The sage bundles, I buy these by the case. I have them on subscription at Amazon. I guess I should have linked this too. You just burn this. Be careful you don't burn your house down. But I actually walk the whole property with these. I walk the whole perimeter of the property. And my one set of neighbors know that I'm not crazy, but the other set that I'm a little crazy. And you can throw it, if you have a fire pit, you can throw it into the fire pit and just burn off all of the negativity. So rituals that you can engage in for today. Today is a gentle day. Today's actually the calm. Good morning, Susan. Today's the calm before the intensity of the full moon tomorrow. So today you can be calm, eat things with vanilla in it. Just take your time easing into the day and just kind of relax. I would just kind of steel yourself for tomorrow. Also, you can put your crystals out in the moonlight as well to recharge them. I will likely put this my wand out there just to kind of recharge it. I'll give it a rinse in some of the last moon water, I think maybe, and then put it out into the moonlight to recharge. You can also recharge your tarot cards by putting them into the moonlight. I'm a little bit careful about that. I like using incense, so I'll probably sage them tonight. the reason I don't like to put them outside is because I'm always afraid they're going to blow away. My OCD kicks in, and I'm always worried that, even if I have them in the lanai, that, they're not going to get enough moonlight on them. They may blow away. I feel like the bags are protecting them. So I got like a whole thing with that. So another ritual that you can engage in, you can write down your negative thoughts, or you can write down the things that you want to leave behind, the things that you want to end for this cycle. You can write them down on little pieces of paper, and then as that eclipse peaks, you can burn those. You can also burn them after. You don't have to get up in the middle of the night to do it. So you can meditate 10 minutes before and into the eclipse, and just imagine that you are protected and that you are intuitive, and really tap into it. I'm telling you, this is going to be a really intense, energizing full moon. It's going to be great. It's going to be great for all of us. You can also wash and purify your house. I did that last night. I was up until 10 o'clock cleaning the house. And that should set you off. This is an opportunity for all of us to change our lives for the better. That's really what we want to do. So I will try and be live later. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull that off. I have quite a bit of work to do today, but I certainly will be live tomorrow for readings for you guys. That is in exchange for Wednesday. Wednesday, I'm not going to be live because we have some fun stuff going on. And I'm going to do a real quick reading for all of you just to see how our week's going to go. I know tomorrow's election day, so it should be pretty crazy. Hi, Serendip. So, and let me know in the comments what you think about the Charming Home section, because I'll do like little cooking spells. I can bring the computer upstairs and do little cooking spells for you guys, or I can do some of the crafts that I do. I'm certainly doing a Yule log this year. I'm going to do a decorative Yule log, and we will burn it. So that is pretty cool. And again, all of this is in these practices are in the Scott Cunningham book. This is such a great book. You can see it's duct taped on the side because I read it so much. So let's do a quick reading. We'll just pick a card. I'm going to do 3 sections, whichever one resonates with you. Then I got to get to work. I'm late for a very important date. Okay, 1, 2, 3. These are all separate, okay? So if you pick card number 1, we have that Prince of Wands. You are engaging in making changes in your life, just like I just talked about with the full moon practices. If you chose card number 2, your King of Wands in reverse, you still don't know exactly where you want your future to go. So you need to figure out what that path is. And if you picked card number 3, it's the Hangman. This is looking at things from other people's perspectives. So this is for this full moon and for the practices that you have for the next 48 hours. You should see how your goals align with the people that are in your immediate orbit. So another astrological term. Just be very, very careful and generous with the people around you. So again, card number 1, if this is the one that you picked, I should have flipped them over, but I'm scrambling to get to work. So card number 1, this is your time, move forward. Card number 2, you need to figure out where you want to go a little bit more. And then card number 3, look at how your goals and ultimate destination affect those around you. So I hope you guys like this. I will really try and be on later. I did not get to rest at all this weekend, so I may need to rest tonight, but I will absolutely be on for live tomorrow, not Wednesday. And you'll certainly see me on Friday for Dueling Tarot. But I want all of you to have an amazing morning and a great day if I don't see you until tomorrow. And let me know the Charming Homes thing. Like, I really like the whole Charming Homes concept. I thought it was really cool. I wanted Shelly to sell some of her charms and her candles and her jar spells through the website. We still may do that. We just need to kind of hash things out. So have a great day. Love you all. Thanks for stopping by, and I will see you all soon.